Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's Laurie, and I am here to do your daily reading for you. I am going to start this reading with an angel number oracle message. I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. So let's go ahead and see what number comes up here for you. What is your angel number oracle message for today? You've got 101, starting over, which I feel like a lot of you have been doing lately. This is a collective, worldwide energy right now. There is a sense of starting over, starting new, starting fresh, getting rid of things that just are not working. We're done with these things, and you most certainly are. You almost feel, some of you feel like your intelligence has actually been insulted here. Like, do they really think that we are this naive or silly or stupid or whatever? And you're frustrated with this, okay? So you are ready for a fresh start, ready to move on, ready to move forward. And you also are wanting to make a difference. There is something here about realizing that failures or things that didn't turn out the way you wanted to are not failures. They're not failures. They are lessons. They're experiences that give you more knowledge, more wisdom, more experience, so that the next time you encounter something like this, you don't repeat the same pattern. That's a big shift in energy within yourself of realizing that. So good for you. Kudos. All right. And that could be personal or spiritual development here for a lot of you. All right, happiness is linked to our self-expression. It's also linked to growth and experiences. Learning from our failures is what's key. Happiness is real, it's very possible, and it is always around us, ready and waiting for us to reach out and take hold of our own happiness. We can do this once we understand the processes and the pursuit, how to go after being happy. Joy is fluid. And it's in the little things and the big ones. So remember that things that don't work out are not meant to be harmful, hurtful, painful, or anything else. They're meant to give us wisdom. So go ahead, let those things go and just start fresh, start anew, okay? Start over. You can write the story of your book, of your life, from this page on. You don't have to talk about anything in the past. You don't have to go back that way. You can focus on the here and the now and moving forward. All right, so you've got 101. We're going to actually put that up there and get into your tarot reading here. So today we are going to use the White Sage Tarot. Let us find out what the message is for you today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. I hope you find something throughout this message that resonates with you and that you come back in the future. If you are one of my awesome returning viewers, you know that I love you to pieces. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's go ahead and see what your message is for today. Oh, look at that. The Nine of Pentacles. You're setting yourself free. You are building on a new foundation. Stability. Now, it's not totally new. Even though you're starting over, starting fresh, some of you are still staying in the life that you've got. You're still staying in the job you have, the house you have, the car you have, but you're starting to see things from a fresher perspective, a new perspective, doing things differently. So maybe you have a house that you've been living in for 10 years and you haven't been happy with it. Instead of thinking about all the negatives about the place, you're going to fix it up. You're going to work on one aspect of fixing it up. So maybe today you repaint the ceiling. Maybe next week or next month you replace the baseboards. Whatever it is, it's you're looking at your situation new and starting fresh. Not going to keep doing things the same old way. Nope. Now, this is definitely building. I'm hearing on friendship. I just heard on friendship. So maybe you're welcoming in. Yes, Spirit saying you may be welcoming in more friends, more acquaintances. And I'm getting something about so that you can gain experience, so that you can open your mind and your life to new experiences, doing things that are different, maybe trying things you've never done before by meeting people that you've never really associated with before. And I'm not saying you've excluded those people from your life. It's more like you just never had a chance to engage with people of different cultures before. Oh, interesting. All right, let's see what else is coming on here. So trying new things, meeting new people. The Page of Cups as your challenge. I'm hearing somebody says, I'm sorry, way too much. Okay, and I mean one of you out there, and quite a few of us do this. We're almost conditioned to say we're sorry every time something doesn't work, whether it's our fault or not. Why are we apologizing? This is going to be your challenge here, how to overcome the need to say, I'm sorry when something doesn't work out and it's not her fault. If it's not our fault, we should not be apologizing for that. So that feels like a challenge for a few of you. Do you know that you even do that? Some people are not even aware that they are constantly saying the words, I'm sorry. If you catch yourself, listen to yourself speak. And if you hear yourself doing that, stop yourself and ask yourself, is this my fault? And if it's not, then change I'm sorry into, well, that didn't work out. Or that's a bummer. But don't take responsibility for something that's not your fault here. Set yourself free. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is coming out here for you. What else do we have here for you? What's on your mind? What are you thinking about here? What's going through that pretty or handsome little head of yours? You've got the Knight of Wands, a desire to move forward. I'm hearing you're passionate about this new beginning, this new start. You're ready to go charging in. And I will say, most of you are thinking cautiously here. You're not actually rushing in. You want to, you have that desire to, but you're not actually doing it. So good for you. Holding yourself back a little bit. But you've definitely got your eye on something. You definitely want to achieve a goal here, go after something, and you're chomping at the bit to get started. Okay, let's see what else is going to come out here for you. You're ready to go. Ready, revved up, focused, driven. Okay, so at the foundation is the Empress. All right, this is interesting energy for some of you. You are focused on a person, somebody that you consider to be your, like, all that you could want wrapped up into a pretty little package with a nice little bow on it. All right, let me clarify here. When the Empress first came out, here in this message, I got a feeling of obsession, like this person, this entity, whatever it is you're focused on, it almost felt obsessive, but that dwindled away really quick. And all of a sudden it changed into something of gratitude, a feeling of peace, of happiness, of this is what I've been looking for. This is what I want. So I do feel that most of you here, whether it's a person, a job, whatever it is, you're looking at it from a much healthier, realistic viewpoint. And the gratitude is there again. The deep satisfaction, the deep, oh my gosh, I've had this house. Oh, I've had this roof over my head. It may be, have its issues, but they're not as bad as I thought they were. I'm actually quite comfortable here. I wouldn't want to move. The people around me, I like my neighbors. I like my community. I like the town I live in. I don't want to move, but you could not see that before. This time you're seeing it, you're feeling it. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. So it went from something of feeling yucky to feeling very, very good. So it could just be your desire to have that feeling again, you know, but I feel like most of you are going to bring, this is the reason that you're ready for the new start, ready to get moving, ready to start while you're chomping at the bit. Your immediate future is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there has to be some sort of communication here. There may be a need for some sort of research and then putting that information and taking action on it. But there's communication here, and that can mean learning. Okay, that can be you asking questions. It could be you giving direction to workers. There is a need for communication here in the near future, but I'm also getting research first. To me, this puma, cougar, whatever you want to call it, mountain lion, has a sword in its hands, and it's facing the future. And to me, this is saying it's a scout. It's looking ahead to see what troubles or what things might be out there that need to be addressed before they happen. So I'm definitely getting some sort of preparation, being prepared so that when something comes up, it doesn't devastate you. It doesn't throw you off track. Okay, this is beautiful. And there is a need here. Spirit is saying there is a need to communicate this. You've got your focus. Look at this. This hawk here in the Knight of Wands is facing the future too. And it's like this Knight of Wands has this Knight of Swords back. That's just the energy that's coming through here. So working with the energies that you have, working, and oh, I heard energies as is, working your magic, working your craft, working with your ancestors, your elevated ancestors, your guardian angels, working with what you have, okay? And that's not for everybody, but that did come out. So Spirit asked me to say that. Look at that, 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right, so you've got to focus. It looks like you may be using all the resources available to you, making sure that you communicate well and keep your focus. There's something really strong about keeping your focus here. All right, let's see what else we have. Past influence. Let's delve a little deeper into that. Something ended, okay? Something ended, but you could see the light at the end of the tunnel. You knew something was about over. You could feel this coming. You could feel the energy building within you of just being fed up, of being treated poorly, of being taken advantage of a relationship that you knew was not working, whatever it was. Oh my gosh. You could see that there was an end coming, but you were okay with that end because you were like, oh, I'm definitely over and done with that. I'm moving on. I see the light at the tunnel. It may take me a little bit of time to get to where I want to be, to set myself free here, but you saw this. You felt this very, very deeply within yourself. All right. Beautiful energy there. You clearly seeing a need for change and going after it. Having that hope, having the faith. Let's see what we've got here. How do you view yourself handling this situation? Look at that, the 10 of Cups. You with a big open heart. Okay, you're not holding anything back from yourself. From yourself, you're allowing yourself to feel good, to be happy, to feel life is right, and to make choices for yourself. Things that make you happy. Things that fill your cup and continue to fill your cup. I am definitely getting here no instant gratification. Okay, like the instant gratification boils down to a beautiful cup of coffee or waking up in time to see the sunrise or making it home before work so that you can get out somewhere and see that sunset happen. So those are instant gratifications. Okay, those are things that are fleeting. That's the type of instant gratification we want to seek. Those things that are temporary, that can fill us with joy and hope and happiness and keep us excited about living, about being in the world that we are in. Beautiful, beautiful. Love this message for you. Let's go ahead and see what your environment is offering up here. What have we got here? King of Wands. You could be taking example from somebody around you who is a leader, has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. There is somebody definitely around you. Again, this may be a metaphysical person, energy or whatever, but I do feel there is a physical person or even multiple people that have wisdom to impart to you, and you are going after that information, and they are willingly giving it to you. Okay, they're not holding back. They're like, go ahead, ask me what you want to ask me. Let me show you how to do this. This is helpful, beneficial energy. I do keep hearing the word entrepreneur, an SBA, which is Small Business Association. So if you're looking to start a business, there are free resources available to you. And there are people who are willing to help you. They're not going to do the work for you, but they are willing to guide you and make sure that you have what you need in order, that you're thinking from the right perspective, and that you're laying a solid foundation. So those people are available to you. And I do feel like you may be reaching out and getting that information, getting that assistance. These people are the people that can also hook you up with grants or loans or scholarships or whatever you need to start your business, okay? Or to further your education. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes here. Let's see what's going on that you may not be aware of. Spirit, can you help guide our viewers and give them some information here that would be beneficial to them? Oh, they don't have anything for you. This happens quite a bit in this area. All right, so you've got the Hanged Man. Oh, look how long it took. Look how long that took to come out. So something about patience. Just go ahead and hang around and let things develop as they're going to develop. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. The beauty is in the process. Watching a caterpillar or a butterfly emerge from a cocoon that we know used to be a caterpillar, that's like something so mind-boggling. Sometimes I can't even wrap my head around it. But that's the type of thing that you know, that instant gratification. Just enjoy the process. Enjoy the moment. Be in the moment and allow things to change and develop. It doesn't mean to sit back and do nothing. No, it's just saying as you are doing, make sure that you're not forcing, that you are taking time to smell the roses, to drink that cup of coffee, to sip it slowly instead of slamming it down for the caffeine so that you can be alert and wide awake. Okay, this is about the pleasures in life. This is what it is. And you're not going by the old rat race. You're really being focused on your happiness. Beautiful. Let's see what the most likely outcome is going to be here. Four of Cups, but what we have here is Three of Cups pouring into one big cup. So I'm getting here that this is you celebrating, okay? You choosing to work with certain people. This is almost like gathering the information and filling that huge cup. And I think it's funny that I just mentioned coffee again, and then we have the Four of Cups here. The Page of Cups is drinking a cup of whatever, a cuppa. And here we have 3 cups pouring into one to make it work, to bring it all together, all the information. And this, okay, so maybe you didn't like that cup and you were going to dump it down the drain, but you said, let me pour it in here. And then you made a cup of something else and you didn't like that either. Or somebody else didn't like it, whatever. And they're all blended into this one big cup. Now, we don't know what that's going to be, how that's going to turn out, but that's okay. It's the thought that we're trying it, trying something new, trying something different, starting fresh. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, don't give up. 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles. The Hierophant. There is going to be new celebrations down the road. There's a 5 of Swords here that I don't understand. It's not making any sense. But it does bring a sense of peace. But a truth has to be acknowledged. Something has to be, I'm getting shredded. Something has to be let go. Something has to be, almost like ego has to be destroyed. To bring in the truth, the real thing, the thing that's going to be better for you. So that's down the road. Don't give up. Keep going. You're creating this. Oh, that's what it is. The bumps in the road. The bumps in the road I'm hearing with this 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You are preparing yourself. You're gathering up the information, finding out what you need to do so that if something comes up, these people here, the King of Wands, those people around you who have this wisdom, they can say to you, hey, something you may not have thought about is this. Have you thought about this? And you're like, oh, wow, no, that never even crossed my mind, because you're new at whatever's going on here, just to start over. But they've been down that road, so they've got the experience. They got it the hard way. Nobody was there for them, okay? Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. But I'm getting for most of these people, there was nobody there for them. They had to learn through the hard knocks of life. And they're there to say, have you thought about this? So that you don't have to be set back each time one of those things comes up. Beautiful. All right, what else have we got for you today? I'm hearing a spirit animal card. What have we got for you today? What spirit animal wants to give you characteristics to embrace, wants to stand by your side? We have the dolphin. Play. Yes. Enjoying life again. Be in the moment. Swim in the happy joy of just living, of every single moment that you have. Inhale with confidence. Bring it in. Be confident and let go of that fear. Exhale it. Breathe it out. Let it go. Dive deep into your wisdom, yours, and take advantage of other people's. Just go with the flow. Have some fun. Get out there and play. Love ya. Okay, so as I was cleaning up, Spirit asked me to go ahead and give you a couple of ruined stones messages here. Let's see what we've got going on for you. All right. So they came out all upside down, but I'm getting them this way. And it looks like perf. PRF. All right, so the Wunjo rune, the first one up, the one that looks like a P, is about success, which you have been getting this quite a bit. But I am being reminded that this is not success that's just going to come falling on into your lap, okay? You are going to have to put some effort in here and show and prove to whoever, yourself or those around you, that you're willing to make the changes that are necessary to start over, to start fresh, to have this success. All right, it definitely can be about creative situations, love, children, or even personal or professional gains, okay? So make sure that you are putting the effort in here. Careful thinking, okay? Having that intelligence and putting it to good use, making a difference. And, you know, you don't have to prove yourself necessarily to anybody, but yourself. So prove to yourself that this change is something you really do want. All right, so what we have here next is Raido, Raidho, Raido, and it's about the journey. And you've gotten this, I think, in the last, since I started using the runes. This one indicates that you are getting ready to go on some sort of trip, mental, physical, emotional, whatever. It doesn't matter, but it's going to benefit you in some way. And this is the way they came out, so I'm loving this. Remember we said something in the message about the unknown, the Four of Cups. We don't know what's going to come. Don't fear it. Don't worry about it. Just be in the moment and enjoy it. And if that cup that was built, the fourth cup, that big cup, if it's filled with something that you really don't like, you don't have to drink that. No, you can change it. You can modify it. You can dump it down the drain. You can offer it to whatever, okay, as a sacrifice. All right, so make sure that you are communicating clearly. Remember, we had the Knight of Swords. Communicate clearly with the people who can actually help you with a new project, all right? Give you good advice or teach you something that will be beneficial to you. Keep that in mind. All right, this last rune stone here, the Fehu, is about your possessions. All right, this is about your wealth, your status, what you are going to grow here in this situation. It is going to take effort. Again, it is, or energy, okay? It's not something that's going to fall in your lap. So if you want this thing to change over and work out, it's going to require a commitment on your part. All right, make sure that anything that comes to you, that you are willing to share with others. So if you get good advice, pass that good advice on. If you come across some financial boon, make sure that you are sharing that in some way, tithing or doing something kind for someone else. And those energies will continue to come back to you. All right. Let me see if there's anything else coming through here. Yeah, I'm hearing don't fear the unknown. Don't worry about it, okay? And if you are traveling, you're going to benefit from it. It's going to be a good benefit. Again, it could be a mental travel, a change of pace. I mean, you're starting over here. So this is good. All right, my loves, if you're interested in a personal reading, please email me and I will send you all the details. My email address is in the description box below. And until our energy crosses again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.